Do girls actually like bad boys?
I will be explaining the exact steps you need to follow in order to seduce a beautiful woman.
And you'll also discover the best way to get her back.
Your success with a woman is ultimately dependent on whether you can escalate your relationship.
The way we judge whether or not you have great taste is by looking at your fashion.
Hi, I'm Lucy. I'm a dating consultant at provenattraction.com. In this video from the How to Get a Model Looking Girlfriend series, you will discover what it takes to overcome different types of female challenges so that you can instantly get more women interested in you. What is a challenge? A challenge is a female's resistance to your advances. Some of the typical challenges that women give to men are: you try to talk to a girl and no matter what you say, she makes no effort and only responds with one-word answers. You declare your undying love to her and she responds with, "Let's be friends for now." You strike up a conversation with that cute girl on the bus and then suggest that she and you go for a coffee, and she says, "But I just met you, I don't know you well enough to go for a drink together." You ask for her number and she cheekily says back to you, "Why should I?" You come up with your best, well-thought-out compliment to her, only to receive a laugh and a response, "Good shut-up line." You try to do everything in your power to try to get intimate with her, and the best reaction you get is, "I don't have sex on a first date," or "I'm not that kind of girl." Why do women challenge men? It goes back to explaining the roots of attraction and what women really look for in their potential mating partner. Women have this deep desire to be with a man who can take care of himself, a man who can overcome adversity, a man who can remain cool and confident regardless. This is simply because life throws at you many uncertainties, and it is the guy who can deal with these unforeseeable situations who stand the best chance of providing for their family and achieving success. So, when a woman is giving you one-word responses and being difficult at the beginning, what she is really doing is testing whether you are the type of guy who knows how to deal with a woman and overcome a challenging situation, or whether you simply give in to her challenge. How to handle her challenges. 1. The one-word answers. Let's look at a scenario where a girl is giving you one-worded answers despite your best effort to keep the conversation flowing. The key points are: don't appear visibly upset, fazed or impacted by one of her one-worded answers. Remain upbeat and project a positive and fun vibe. The moment you look upset or fazed, that's the moment she subconsciously categorizes you as someone who is defeated easily, and that's very unattractive in a woman's eyes. Remain cool and composed. Keep making statements and asking questions which are likely to provoke a reaction and induce a longer response, which in turn will open up more interesting topics you can talk about. This is how you slowly break down her natural defense system. Don't get into a typical conversation where she can already foresee the questions you're going to ask, since this bores her and makes her want to cut the conversation short by giving you one-worded answers. Instead, surprise her by bringing up fun and relevant topics of conversation. Here in this video, you can see an example.
Hi.
Hi.
How's your day going so far? Just good? Usually when I use the word good, it actually means that I'm having a kind of day. So are you working in London or are you just here for fun?
I'm working.
In that case, it's even more important that today's better than just good. Now, I'm looking at you and I'm trying to work out where you're from. Usually I'm pretty good with these things, but in this instance, I'm finding it hard. But I'm going to guess anyway. I'm going to guess somewhere with character and beauty, like Eastern Europe? Close? Close isn't good. I mean, imagine you meet the guy of your dreams. He's everything you ever wanted. He's smart, he's funny, he's charismatic, but then you end up losing him because you only came close to winning his heart. You have a really interesting look. It's like a nice mix of seriousness and a tiny bit of craziness. Maybe that's why I'm finding it hard to guess where you're from. So, where in this big wide world are you from?
Moldova.
Moldova? Wow. Tell me, I'm curious, where do you find it more exciting? Here in London or in Moldova?
In London.
London? No way. Everyone tells me that I have to go to Moldova because the people there are so open and friendly and crazy after midnight.
Crazy after midnight? Who told you that?
Number 2. Let's be friends for now. It is her nice way of saying she's just not attracted to you. So usually when a girl says something like that, you've done something wrong before to become unattractive in her eyes. The way to handle this is to say something like, whoa, 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 slow down. I was just trying to get to know you better. That's all. The key is to flip this situation around and ensure that the conversation remains playful and doesn't head into serious territory. And then change the topic to something else where you can work on slowly building up her attraction to you. Number 3. But I just met you. I don't know you well enough to go for a drink together. It's her way of saying she's not sure if she feels 100% comfortable to be around you yet. Or it can be an excuse as she's not attracted. Either way, you should not be pushy and keep on bringing up this topic. You need to work towards her feeling more comfortable with you and more attracted to you. So you can respond by saying, oh come on, how are you ever going to know me well enough if you don't take the chance to come out with me for even just one innocent drink? If I always said, sorry I can't go for a drink with you because I don't know you, to everyone I first met, then I probably wouldn't have any friends at all. Then you should change the topic to a more normal conversation, such as, so you told me you are a doctor, that's interesting. I'm always curious, is life in the hospital similar to that on the TV show Scrubs? And carry on building the conversation. Only ask her out again when you feel that she opens up to you more and has become more comfortable around you. Number 4, you ask for her number and she cheekily says back to you, why should I? Firstly, you need to realize that she's quite a playful person. If you answer her question in a serious way, listing down your good qualities such as, because I'm a sincere, nice guy and I will treat you very well and be good to you, you've already failed her test by playing her game. Instead, you can answer her in a clever way that shows you are not taking the bait and playing her game, but instead gently tell her off for questioning you in such a way whilst also confidently expressing that you will create an unforgettable moment for you and her together. This feels like an interview. You ask way too many questions. I believe that in life, actions speak louder than words. So rather than me telling you why, I will show you why. I will contact you to arrange something soon, and maybe you'll be surprised. Number 5, you come up with your best well thought out compliment to her, only to receive a laugh and a response, good chat up line. She is saying that what you said sounded like a chat up line that you learned from somewhere or read from somewhere, and therefore it's not original. The way to handle this is to not be fazed or to be defensive. What are you talking about? That was definitely a sincere compliment from me. Instead, be playful back while at the same time implying to her that your compliment was actually original by saying, thank you. I came up with that one especially for you. Number 6, you try to do everything in your power to get intimate with her, and the best reaction you get is, I don't have sex on the first date, or I'm not going to have sex with you. This challenge is not as bad as it looks. The fact that she mentioned the word sex is actually a good sign, as the thought did cross her mind. If she doesn't like you at all, she would simply tell you to stop or leave you and go elsewhere. So she actually likes you a little bit, but what she is saying is that she's still not attracted enough yet. So the way to handle this is to make light of the situation. You can look at her with a cheeky look of shock. Stop having dirty thoughts. We definitely won't be going that far today. But that doesn't mean we can't carry on having fun together. Then suggest that you and her have another drink or play a party game such as Truth or Dare together. Also, talk to her, bond with her, tease her, and when you feel the moment is right, you can escalate again. To summarise, during your interaction with a girl, she will be giving you various challenges which you need to overcome in order to attract her. Unfortunately, no 2 challenges are the same, and there are many more that are outside the scope of this video. To know more, go to provenattraction.com, where you will learn how to crack the mystery of attraction.